Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. How are you? Today is Friday. Praise the Lord. It's gonna be a good day. It's almost 2 o'clock, so I only got a few more hours of work. Let me go ahead and show you what I have. All right, thumbnail. This thing weighs so much, so I'm gonna kind of hope, because if I wear this food, I'm gonna be highly upset. So what we have today: crab ragoon, an egg roll, bourbon chicken, fried rice, and I'm so scared this is gonna fall, and some broccoli and what they put on there and whatnot. Oh Lord, I'm gonna pray I don't wear any of this today. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. What is that doing? I got some duck sauce on the side. All right, let's just dig in. Again, this is bourbon chicken. Nah, that's bomb. I was craving for some Chinese today, so that's what we got. Usually my go-to place when I'm at work, because it's like 5 minutes. Some rice. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you would not mind. I always forget to say that. So how is everyone today? How has your week been? What are you doing for the weekend? I really hope that's not making noise. There we go. I just gotta hold it because I do not want to wear it. My shirt's white. Today, I thought we would talk about, let's take a little walk down memory lane. What did young Christina used to like to do back in the day before she became an adult and had to do grown folks things? You ever do that? Think about how easy you had it back in the day. No bills, no nothing, even though you complained about going to school and whatnot. Yeah. I wish that wasn't so heavy. Some duck sauce. Pour it on my egg roll. So let's talk about young Christina for a little while. And I just wrote down some questions, and you guys can answer them too. Today I'm just chilling at the park. It is sunny. Don't move. It is amazing. It is 95 degrees right now. What a bomb. What do you guys like getting at Chinese restaurants? This whole meal, not including the crab ragoon, was $7. That's not bad to me. This is our lunch portion. Jeez, oh Pete's. Okay. Take a stroll with me down memory lane. And the first thing I have is, what was my favorite animal growing up? Now, from Ohio, so there wasn't a whole lot to do. That bourbon chicken. But we did a fair amount of stuff. So we went to the zoo a lot. I'm pretty sure growing up, my parents got the zoo pass for the Cincinnati Zoo. Or we would go a lot. And the one animal that I always loved to see, being like a toddler and then like a younger child, I freaking loved the walrus. Couldn't tell you why. I have no clue why the walrus was my favorite animal. But I loved them. I loved going to see them. So at the zoo, they had the top observation deck. You can see, look down on them. And then you go down the steps where they had the glass and then you would watch them swim around. That was always my favorite. Did you guys ever go to the zoo when you were little? Or do you have children now when you guys go? This is really good. All right, the second thing that I used to love to do every summer. So I lived in Cincinnati, and both of my sets of grandparents on my mom's side and my dad's side lived in Indiana. Where's it go to? So every summer, I would spend one summer with my dad's mom, my grandma, and the other summer with my other set of grandparents, both in Indiana. And my one set of grandparents, kind of like the favorite grandparents of mine, because my uncle was about my age. I think he's a few years older. So we would always play in the pool. Me and grandma would go shopping, or we'd go to the mall. Watch movies, make s'mores, play games. They were really hands-on grandparents, and I used to love spending time with them because I was a pool baby. So being with them was the highlight of my summer. And those grandparents actually are who we go visit on the east coast of Florida, so I'm still very close to them. I hope you can't hear the air, but it's Florida and I'm hot. So yeah, visiting the grandparents was definitely a highlight of my childhood. This is so much food. Jeez Louise. Probably gonna eat the rest of this for dinner. All right. Another thing was, so when I was little, before my sister was born, I think. So me and my sister are 8 years apart. So she was born, I was like 8 or 9. Before she was born, my parents were together. One of the things that I remember of my childhood, and I really think they tried to ruin my childhood. I really do. Just about every weekend, we would have movie night. I couldn't remember. I don't remember. Like if my mom cooked or whatever. I have a Sprite today. But we would always have movie nights on the weekends. For whatever reason, my parents always loved scary movies. Always. Freddy Krueger. Chucky. Couldn't even tell you any of the other ones right now off the top of my head. Edward Scissorhands or whatever. Like all that scary stuff. They used to love to watch that. So I remember I had this little red couch. It was super small. You can either sit on it as a couch or kind of like roll down into a bed. I would go in my room and I would get that and pull it out to the living room. And you would sit there and watch all these stupid, scary movies. And I'm going to tell you, to this day, I am scared as shitless of Chucky. I hate that stupid doll. I want nothing to do with that stupid doll. I hated him back then and I hate him now. Remember, my mom was like, oh yeah, for your birthday or something, we were going to buy you that and put him on your bed. And if y'all would have did that, it would have been a whole different scene in that house. I hate the Chucky doll. I don't like any of those movies. I don't even like scary movies. And I don't know if I don't like them because they practically made me watch them when I was young. How much that is. They made me watch them, or I don't know. But now I don't watch scary movies. I hate scary movies. I hate that Chucky doll. And I better never ever see that Chucky doll another day in my life. So, I was young, like, I don't even know if I was in like grade school, and if I was, it was like first, second grade watching this stuff. The guy that was in like the water beds and stuff, and I had a water bed. Oh my god, I don't remember who that was. It was just horrible, guys. It was horrible. I don't know who would do that to their child. So yeah, scary movies was a big deal when I was younger in my household. You guys like scary movies? You like old school ones? Or you like newer school ones? I don't care when the hell they came out. I don't like them. No, thank you. Because even when I did watch scary movies, I had to watch something funny right after it so I wouldn't have nightmares. And I'm still like that. I hate scary movies. No, thank you. Whew. All right, another question is, what was the worst like dish that I had, like supper dish? I can remember hating Hamburger Helper. Did you guys ever like Hamburger Helper or whatever the hell it's called? Ew. To me, Hamburger Helper is disgusting. It was back then, and I haven't never had it as an adult. And I don't plan to have it ever again. No. You guys ever have a meal or a side dish or something that your parents always made and you never liked it? I don't know what it was. I just didn't like meat in there or something. I don't know. But I never had it as an adult. Hamburger Helper is not a thing for me. Or do you guys cook something now for your children and they don't like it, but you do? I don't remember a lot that I didn't like, but Hamburger Helper was definitely a thing I don't like. All right, the next question is, what was my favorite toy growing up? I had a couple. I was a little weird child, I don't know. So, one of my biggest obsessions, and I don't know why, because I didn't have any brothers, it was only me and my sister, was Matchbox cars. Obsessed with Matchbox cars. And I didn't have just a few, no. I had a couple hundred Matchbox cars. And I would have the garages for them, the thing where they zoom down. I just have anything that had to do with Matchbox cars, I had to have. Don't know where that obsession came from, but that was my thing. I played with Barbies a little, but I can remember Matchbox cars. And I'm pretty sure my dad still has them in his storage. That was my go-to toy. So I would like to hear from you guys, like all these questions, like about your childhood experiences, things you loved, things you hated. I didn't have the worst childhood. It was fairly decent. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold. I've been sick all week. Some of these ain't got much of nothing in them. All right, guys. But yeah, let me know how you're doing. I think I'm about to wrap this video up. It was just too much food. I got this whole thing of rice, all this chicken. I still have more crab ragoons in the bag. It's a lot. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Let me know how you've been doing. Let me know what you've been doing, what you're doing for the weekend, what you've been eating on, and just some of your childhood memories and whatnot. And then I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay positive.